Well, I have a little fun project that we're going to do today. Actually, it's going to take longer because this really requires a lot of drying time. Freezer paper, paints, thick acrylic paints, and what I'm going to do, what you're going to see me doing, is just putting down a thick layer of acrylic here. So, let's go. Okay. Now, you saw what I did. I just layered some thick acrylics on this freezer paper, and I'm going to let this dry. It's going to take a long time, so I'll be back when it's dry and show you the next step. Okay, this is dry. So my next step is going to be to lay down some white paint on top, or you can do gesso, white paint or gesso. I'm using some white paint, and just cover it up just like this. Make it kind of thick, not real thin, and just make an area, cover it pretty good. Some of it's kind of coming through, but that's okay. But just white. Now we gotta let that dry. Okay, this is good and dry now, and I will tell you that I did go back and add another coat of white. The first coat was just a little too thin for me. It would have worked, but I wanted a little more, so I added another coat of white. So this is all good and dry. Now, if you've been watching my tissue layering videos, you know that you can go here and you can lay down tissue paper, layers of tissue paper, and then peel off and transfer. And this is one that I did that way, so this kind of gives you an idea of what it looks like if you use the tissue. And I only did a couple layers of tissue on this one. What I want to do with this one is a little experiment. I have not tried this. I want to use fabric. What I have here is a piece of an old dish towel, because I like the weight of it, cotton. It's old, it's got a lot of character to it. So what I did is I put it under the faucet and got it good and wet and wrung it out so that it's damp. And like I said, I've not done this before, but in my mind and past experience, I would recommend probably using a lightweight fabric. So I'm just going to take Mod Podge, and I'm going to cover my surface here with Mod Podge, like so. And then I'm going to lay down my wet fabric on top of here. Okay, like that. And then I'm going to Mod Podge over it. Then I'm also going to take, I have a matte varnish here. You could use matte medium. I have found that because Mod Podge is a glue, and I have found sometimes that it makes the surface brittle. So I just am going to put down also a layer of this matte varnish, like I said, or you can use a matte medium. This makes it more pliable and less likely for breakage. Okay, like I said, I have absolutely no idea what this is going to do, but we're going to let it dry and find out. Okay, so here it is. And it's good and dry and stuck to the freezer paper. You can see our design through the back. So, like I said, I have no idea how this is going to work. We're going to find out. So, let's go. Start peeling it off. It looks like already I can see not all the paint is coming up, but we'll see what we got. There you go. There it is. And you see that there's a big purple blob in the middle. And I thought about this. I thought about this later. When you're painting on the freezer paper, whatever you're painting here is going to be upside down. So you want to be sure that your design goes all the way through. And I thought about that later. But it's still cool. It worked. Go try it.